Listen now, as a person that doesn't have a hating bone in his body.
Stop the cap.
Okay, let me redo this. As a generational hater myself, I can sense a hater from a mile away. Because around spring, we witnessed one of the biggest displays of a true generational hater. From the continent boogeyman himself, K-Dot, aka Kendrick Lamar. And he didn't just kill this man Drake, he gave him a funeral on the blackest holiday ever, Juneteenth. Then got a bunch of niggas that dance and crip rock all over his casket for hours. He performed Not Like Us 6 times in a row. He hate that man so much he forgot the lyrics. But he got old folks to little kids dancing and calling this man a certified PDF file and a fan. Then he dropped a music video on July 4th. He basically opened the casket just to smack Drake one last time. And he's still not done yet. Because after the announcement that he's gonna be a headliner at the Super Bowl, this is basically like kicking the casket down the hill. Because 2024 is already bad for Drake, and 2025 look like it's gonna be a lot worse for the boy Jersey. And cause this is the type of hate that's written in the history books, that gave me an idea. But like anything, this event made me think of anime. And who are some of the biggest haters who just radiate this type of hating ass nigga energy? There's a lot, and there's really levels to this shit. So today, I would just give you 3 who, in my opinion, really match that energy. Now, let me introduce to you the first person in the hating ass nigga association. Kisaki, or Kizuki. Bro, this whole entire time, I thought this nigga, man, was Kisaki for 3 whole years. You know how dumb I felt? Like, I'm so bad with names. So don't bite my head off if I call him Kazuki, please. A whole hating MF that turned the whole gang upside down and ruined multiple lives. Being a puppet master might be one of his biggest skills, but the name of the game is hate, and you know he believe that. Cause he got the whole hater starter kit. And if you think I'm lying, look at this nigga. Blonde hair, eyebrows arched like an MF, glasses ain't got no rim to him, and a big dumbass smile. I know hate whisper in his ear like the Green Goblin mask. But this hating ass nigga is the reason behind so many bad events in Tokyo Revengers. Cause what did Kendrick call Drake in Euphoria? A pathetic master manipulator. Now add Kendrick hate to that, well, you got Kizuki, the puppet master, the man behind the broad name Bloody Halloween. He took childhood friends and manipulated a whole gang fight between them. That's why when Baji hit him with that lead pipe, I had a nigga a little hype. Ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, knocked this shit loose. But hype ain't last for too long because this crazy motherfucker Kazutora, who Kisaki manipulated, obviously, who is Baji's best friend, stabs him in the back. Then Baji stabbed himself, so Kazutora wouldn't be at fault for him dying. It still pisses me off to this day. It's like one of my worst anime scenes. Like, take this nigga to the hospital. But thanks to Mikey, we got a little closure. Because Kazutora got a little therapy session, or more like close to being sent right next to Baji to the upper room. Because when Mikey almost beat him to death, it took like he almost literally beat him to death. And this, what your mom always tell you, just take a little ass whooping to help you out. Well, that was his little ass whooping. And this was all caused by the brother with the bad tan. But why would he do such a thing? What is the sole reason behind all this trickery, this manipulation, and this pure hate? Well, now let's take a trip down memory lane. That was so corny. I apologize. I had to do that for that one time. Kizuki was a little awkward, nerdy kid in school. You know, wasn't really popular, just kept his head in the books, ain't have many friends. Well, he had a crush on the one person that didn't overlook him. So his goal was to get Hina to like him. Till one day, old crybaby ass Takamichi jumped into the picture and had Hina fall all in love with him. This shot a little old Kisaki ego and was the beginning of him stepping foot right into the hating ass nigga association. And I don't blame him, cause I'd be pissed too if a nigga that looked like this stole my girl. Takamichi, he made an enemy that day. Because old evil face lived by the code of, alright, if I can't have her, I'll make sure nobody can, and ain't nobody gonna be happy. And he meant that shit, cause fast forward into the future, his hate level hit his peak. Like if it was pool sized at first, that shit basically like an ocean now. Cause after what he did to Hina, when she rejected his proposal, Kizuki said, bet, watch this, and sent the hit on her ass and made sure to X her out right in front of Takamichi, a true hater to the core. Now this next hater, he make all that shit Kizuki was doing look like rookie shit. Because why would I hate on one person when I can hate your entire bloodline? Yes, fuck your mama, your daddy, your kids, they kids, and your grandparents. Fuck them too. The king of petty Dio Brando, it is no question why he is a part of the hating ass nigga association. Cause if Kizuki hate was whispering in his ear, Dio whole soul is marinated in it. Bro, this man Dio was born into a life of a hater, just like me, which is understandable when you look at how he grew up. He came from nothing. He was poor as hell with a pops who was a fake Santa Claus looking drunk that came home smelling like cheap liquor every afternoon Then once he got in the crib, probably when he stepped foot in the crib, he beat on Dio and his sick mother. So when you look at it, maybe you'll end up hating the world too if this was your life. So when his old man finally kicked the bucket, it wasn't a tear in sight from Dio. Maybe because he had something to do with it, but to him, it was more of a level up, obviously. Because afterwards, he got adopted into a wealthy family. I'm talking about stinking, funky, rich. I'm talking about butlers and shit. And this is when his hate levels just jumped off the charts. Man stepped foot inside the Joestar mansion. He hated everything about that nigga JoJo. Why? Because he had everything he wanted in life. Wealth, love, respect, and a daddy that don't whoop his ass. Dio seen all that and was like, all right, bet, nigga. I'm about to take all that. I needs it all. And he set that tone early by putting Jonathan's beloved dog in an incinerator. Old Danny ain't stand a chance. And you think burning up the dog was enough? Oh no. Just getting warmed up, which is crazy to say. He had to make sure every part of JoJo's life was ruined. Bro pulled up on JoJo girl and said, all right, y'all look a little happy together. And said, I know something just won't right when that bitch ass nigga should be miserable. Why does he look happy? You know how crazy that is to say that shit out loud to somebody? But hey, I'd rather a nigga hate me out loud than be silent about it. He then proceeds to put his tongue all down this girl's throat. When she tried to wipe it away, he fired on her. He said, these hands ready to eat for everyone, just like his punk ass daddy. And it's wild to say, he ain't even getting his bag yet. The stuff he did before can be looked at as normal shit for him. Because once he took his hate to the supernatural levels, yes, supernatural levels, it was a wrap for everyone. Dio turned into the vamp Playboy Cardi wishes he was, just to stay alive long enough to keep hating on JoJo. This man hated the whole damn Joestar bloodline and made it his life mission to mess with every damn Joestar that came after. A generational hater at his finest. He not called the king of petty for no reason now. Now, let me introduce to you the last hater. I feel like it's hard to out hate him. See, Dio kept hate within the family. This sassy nigga here hates not just entire races, but whole planets. Even universal peace. Frieza is really the space Uncle Ruckus. He a prince in his family, but a king in his hating shit. Another staple in the hating ass nigga association. He would be the centerpiece, but I'm here, so I can't have that. But listen, if Dio's soul was marinated in hate, then Frieza's entire existence is fueled by it. And you can just tell by looking at how he did the Saiyans. Bro put up to the planet and the first thing he said was a slur. Like, come on, bro. If they were built like me, they would have beat on that man right in and there. I would have put that little nigga in my pocket. But the Saiyans, they had to just sit there and take that while bro was talking his shit. But this planet full of monkeys, my bad. I'm turning into this nigga now. I mean, Saiyans. Well, he blew it up. Why? Because he fed the Saiyans' potential. This is one of the key steps of a hater. Can't have a nigga be better than you. Go ahead and grab a pen and a paper and write that down. So bro pulled up to the planet and blew that shit up all while giggling. And he don't just stop blowing up planets, he blowing up people too. Because when he blew Krillin ass to smithereens, let's be for real, Krillin was no threat to anybody at all. This bald head ass usually not. But chapter 5 in the Hate Nigga Handbook, when you can't beat the nigga that's whooping your ass, aka Goku, you gotta go after somebody he loved. And after doing this, Goku turned Super Saiyan 1. Still one of the cleanest transformations ever, argue with your mama, and beat his ass. But as a true hater, you can't forget that. So when Frieza was resurrected and came back with a new power and got beat on again, losing to Vegeta of all people just shattered this man's ego. The one person he had licking his feet, niggas really thought Frieza was gonna let that slide. As crazy as he is, what's better than blowing up one planet, nigga, two? He said, y'all going to hell with me, and blew up the planet right in front of them. This is just pure unadulterated hatred. Now these 5 haters, oh, you thought I was gonna forget myself? That's funny. Now, Kendrick once said, you taking shots from afar. I'm gonna meet you at the front door. Exactly. This the energy that these 3 give out in the anime world. Manipulating behind the scenes, beefing with whole bloodlines, and even being a high quality racist that blows up planets, shows you this hating shit is a lifestyle, not a game.
It's time to play the game. It's time to play the game.
So leave me a comment because I want to know some of y'all's favorite haters, even if it's yourself. And go ahead and like and hit that little red rectangle button. And have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. I'm out. Thank you for watching.